Hey, what's up guys? Hope everybody's doing amazing. On this video guys, basically what I'm doing, I'm just doing a tune-up, basically just a full tune-up on this air conditioner here. We have a Train XR. It's about 5 years old and it has never been touched, never been tuned up, never been maintenance. So I was going to kind of do a video and kind of show you how I go through a tune-up on an air conditioner. So y'all stay tuned. Here we go. So first thing I like to do, I like to check everything that would normally be checked with it not running, and then kind of finish with it running at the end to check a few things. So I'll go in the electrical cabinet first. Look like we got some friends that didn't quite make it in there. But yeah, this is a 5-year-old system and hasn't really been serviced yet, so that's basically what we're doing. What I'll do, I'll just get it cleaned out, get the electrical cabinet brushed out good, kind of look over everything visually. Obviously make sure you pull your power as well. Yeah, look everything over visually and just get it all kind of brushed out good. Just clean it up best you can. And this is just an air conditioner, no heat pump on this one, so not as much stuff to kind of check. First thing I'll do after I get it brushed out, I will just go through, and this one has connections, so, or wire nut connections on the high voltage. I'll just go through and make sure that all of that is secure. Just make sure all my wire connections are secure. Here's my low voltage. So I'll make sure they don't feel loose or about to break. Check that, make sure those are good. Obviously check your contactor and your capacitor. First thing I want to do, just because you killed a disconnect doesn't mean there's always, or doesn't always mean there'll be no power there. And we're good. All right, so let's pop this cover right here, guys, and check the condition of the contactor. See what it looks like. Okay. Grab my light. Put the light on for you. Not too bad on the bottom. A little bit of pitting up top, just a little bit. Bottom looks real clean. Top's a little pitted, but definitely seen them be a lot worse. So we'll just keep an eye on this and make a note of it. We'll check it at the next check, but it's not too bad on this one. This back on. A lot of people leave these off after they take them off. I don't know why, because it helps prevent ants. and getting in there. Always put them back on. All right, let's check this capacitor. It's a 45 plus 7.5. So let's check that next and see how it's reading. All right, we'll check from common hermetic, looking for the compressor side. .46 with a 45, that is within range. Check the fan. 7.23 for a 7.5. I'll double check the math, but that should still be within range, so just a little bit off. So capacitor, decent shape. All right, so that about does it for the electrical side. All right, guys, so the next thing I'm gonna do is pump the top on this unit. Flip them over. Check this fan motor. Check, kind of spin it, check the shaft. Make sure we don't have any squishiness with it. Feels really good. I don't see any grease, oil. So it tells me the sealed grease pack is still good. Blade feels good. Really good. No tension when I spin it, so that's great. Good to feel. Pretty nasty down in here, so I'll show you how I get all this cleaned up. You just want to check all your wires right here. Pull your plug, your compressor. Check the plug, check the connections. Looks pretty good. I don't like how Train runs their wires and stuff down under through there. I don't like that at all. But what I can see, I just feel and make sure I don't feel any rub spots. It looks and feels pretty good. So all right, so fan motor, good, check. Compressor, plug and terminals, wiring, good, check. These low voltage pressure switches seem to be good. All right, next, guys, let's get all this debris out of here. Get this thing cleaned up for our client. I like to go through and get all the big stuff out by hand. It usually just works the best for me. Okay. Alright guys, got all the big stuff out. Now I finished with a shop vac. Sound warning, sound warning. Here we go. Guys, so I got all the debris out. I got it vacuumed out. Now we will wash it out basically on every tune-up. I like to go in, clean all the debris, and wash out the coils from the inside. So let's go. Got it all cleaned up, guys. Getting the top put back on. Make sure y'all got y'all's wire hose there pushed all the way back in so it all seats correctly, and then just get it screwed back on. It'll be about time to fire it up. All right, y'all, now we can get it fired up, test, and finish testing everything, get it checked out. Let's get the gauges put on first thing. All right. Hopefully my clamps will work for me today. I have to verify inside, but we should have a TXV in there. Alright. Alright guys, got it turned on, so let's finish checking the system. Got my gauges on, got my probes on. Get this on, that run. You're in a tune-up, always, mostly anytime you work on a unit, always check your amp draws. So we'll check condenser motor first. 0.90, this unit calls for 1.1. So that is good. So now we'll have our compressor wires right here off the contactor. It's reading 8.3. Calls good up to 14. So amp draws are good. Got my air probes on inside. And it just turned on, so we'll monitor this. Delta T at 9 and climbing. Coil is still a little bit wet from earlier. R410A refrigerant. Superheat at 17, subcooling at 12. That looks good. Head pressure coming up. It is still wet, like I said. And the delta T is starting to rise. So that's looking great. Alright guys, well everything's looking great. She's running. So guys, that pretty much is gonna about do it, other than me cleaning up. I hope this helps somebody. But that's how I do a tune-up on an air conditioner, start to finish. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks guys.